Hi beautiful people, this is Keri Kavali with The Imperfect Housewife Thrives, and I'm here today to provide you 5 ways to stay sane as a stay-at-home mom. Step 1, list daily goals the night before or in the early morning. A plan of action gives structure for the day. You can implement certain times during the day for teaching, learning, reading to your kids, physical activity, dancing. Those are different things that you can do throughout the day with your kids that you can structure specific times for. And the best thing about it is you can also cross out what you've done for the day, and at the end of the day, see what you've accomplished. What works for me is making a bullet points of from the very beginning of the day to the very end. So I'll list out the night before what I want to feed my kids for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and what time I want to take them to toddler time, or what time I want to fit in a storybook time, or when I want to run to the grocery store. Another way that other people can make their list is by what's most important to least important. Don't worry if you didn't finish everything on your list at the end of the day. As long as you were on the right track and accomplishing what was on your list of things to do. Number 2, take the kids to the park at least every other day. Stay for an hour. Make it a goal to try to stay for at least an hour. I know that when you go to the park, it might be warm or hot, or you might not be in the mood, but you're really doing it for your kids and also for yourself. Your kids need to expend that energy, and when they do release that energy at the park, not only are they healthy mentally and physically, it's good for you because you're out of the house and there's fresh air. So bring a blanket, bring some bubbles, pack up some chalk, pack up some snacks, some drinks. Keep a designated blanket that you'll lay out there in the back of your truck. Make it something that you can do for yourself and the kids and spend some time outside. If your kids are a lot younger, then of course you're gonna have to supervise them a lot more. But if they're older and able to play by themselves, then you can use that time to read or meditate or just lay out and enjoy the sun. Find a church, a support group, or a Bible study that offers a daycare. In my experience, I joined a church that has a Bible study once a week that offers a daycare. And during that time, while I'm sitting in the marriage couples Bible study, my kids are in a daycare room learning, having their animal crackers and juice, and I'm separated from them and able to be with my husband during the Bible study. So it's really great for the kids to be around other children, and you can be around other adults too. That way you're surrounded around other couples, wives, women that are a positive impact in your life. Find out your local toddler time activities in your area, whether it be a toddler time, a discounted day at the movies, or an indoor play center. In my area, I was able to find a trampoline arena that usually costs like $20 a person for an hour of jumping. A couple days out the week, they do $5 per toddler, and I bring my toddlers over and they jump for 2 hours, and I'm totally free. That's what I do a couple of hours of the week. On Tuesdays at a local movie theater in my area, it's $5 to see any movie. So I take them to see, whatever kids' movies are out during the day. So that's stuff that you can look up. I know Google's gonna be your best friend in that case. Find a pool in your area. If you don't already have a pool in your backyard, schedule a day to take them to the pool. Sunshine and fresh air is healthy. It's good for the soul, it's energizing, and when you go outside, your kids are able to release all that pent-up energy that they have inside of the house. While you're pushing them on a swing, do some squats. While you're going for a walk, do some lunges. You can work out while you're at the park. 3, find a project that you can do for yourself, other than the kids. Have a personal goal or a purpose. I know that staying at home with the kids and being an amazing mother and wife is a purpose and a goal in itself. Women say, my children are my purpose in life, and that's awesome. But what else outside of your children can you focus on? Is it school? Did you finish school? Do you want to go back to school? Maybe take a class. If your children are really young, I understand that it might be hard to find a babysitter or coordinate your hours and schedule with your husband, but if you're able to sneak in at least one class, that might be something for yourself that you can do. Those 4 to 2 hours that you're in class can be your own time away from the kids. Or maybe you can pick up a trade. Have you considered maybe real estate? Did you ever want to create? Do you have a hobby that you love? What did you love to do when you were younger? What kind of hobbies are you interested in trying? Do you want to do furniture upholstery? Were you interested in fashion? Are you an aspiring writer? Do something for yourself. Don't get lost at home, sucked into the black hole of childcare and nursery rhymes. You will have a sense of pride and drive. Number 4, don't forget yourself. Shower, do your hair, brush your teeth, put on actual clothes. I know it's a shame that I have to say this to you, but actually, believe it or not, being a stay-at-home mom, you kind of take those things for granted. You're home every day and you might not have plans to leave the house, so you might not brush your teeth, or it might be lost. You might forget about doing so. You think to yourself, I'm not leaving the house, so I don't need to put on real pants. I get it. I do it all the time. But when I started to actually get up in the morning and take a shower, I felt good about myself. When I started doing my hair, I might not have put makeup on that day or too much, but I actually put on actual clothes, and then I put my kids in their clothes and I did their hair. Not only did I feel good, my kids felt good too. One thing about your children is they know when they feel good, they look good. Like, they know when they look good, they feel good. You can tell. And the best part is they're ready to go whenever something pops up. So let's say you have to check the mail. You decide you want to go for a walk around the neighborhood. You have a random friend that stops by. It doesn't matter because you and your kids are ready for the day. And guess what? When you're all dressed up and ready to go, you feel more motivated. Take time for yourself. Now, if it's one of those days that you decide, I'm not going out this house, I'm gonna stay in the house all day, I'm treating myself, that's totally fine. If you did the park day a couple times during the week, then fine. You can chill at home and do your own thing and relax. I definitely understand that. Order in. Yes, I know as a stay-at-home mother, budgeting most of the time is a very big focus in your home, but every now and then you should be able to treat yourself. You don't have to cook that day or that night, and I'm pretty sure hubby will understand. So order in whatever you like and treat yourself. Treat yourself to a pedicure, a manicure. Maybe you want to get your hair done once a month. If you have nothing to do with your hair, get a deep condition. It feels so good to just come back and your hair's luscious and feels revitalized, and you did that for yourself. Another thing is treat yourself to a girls' night out. Get some friends or family members and go out, have a drink, and don't feel guilty about it. You deserve it. Remember this, no one's gonna treat you but you yourself. Remember, your husband, well, for the most part, and it's not that husbands are, not caring about their wives and just so self-centered, but they're not gonna come home and really offer you, hey, you've been doing a lot, dude, go out, because it's really your responsibility to let somebody know, hey, I need a break, I'm gonna treat myself. And the same thing goes for your kids. Your kids, although they love you, they're not gonna say, hey mom, you're working really hard. Hey, why don't you go out for a drink? Why don't you go out and treat yourself to something or the other? Maybe when they're older, but not when they're young. So remember, take yourself out because no one is going to treat you but yourself. And I call that preventative maintenance. A happy and healthy mother is a happy and healthy wife, and your children and your husband benefit from that. 5, remind yourself that your children are only young for such a short amount of time. Don't live with regrets. I told myself I didn't want to live with regrets. I've spoken to a lot of women, mothers, that are a lot older than me who have told me or mentioned, I miss when they were this age, I wish I could go back in time. There's just so many things I would have done differently. I would have worked less. I would have worked more. I would have paid more attention to them. I would have talked to them. I would have played with them more. When I heard that, I instantly knew I did not want to have those regrets. I wanted to look back in my time and say, I could have done this a little bit better. I had this area to work on. But at the end of the day, I gave it my best and I gave it my all. And so you don't want to have any regrets. Live each day like it's your last with your children, because every day that passes is another day gone of their youth. You are doing an amazing and excellent job. Are your children fed? Are they healthy? Are their diapers changed? Are they developing at the right rate? Some babies are different. Some develop at different rates, but are they developing? Are you speaking to them? Are you talking with them? Are you taking them out? These are all things to consider. Now, if that's all a yes, then you're doing a great job. I think a lot of us mothers tend to have and deal with a lot of mommy guilt, and it's normal. We feel guilty about everything, even if we know we're trying our very best. That's why we're more susceptible to depression, anxiety, and losing ourselves. So, understand when you feel that mommy guilt, it's okay. Whenever I feel that mommy guilt, I tell myself mentally, it's my natural instinct to check myself and make sure I'm doing the right thing. And when I go through the list and I say, well, I am, you can do the same thing too. Tomorrow is another day and another chance. You can start over again tomorrow. If you like what I shared today, like, subscribe, and comment below and let me know what you think. I'd love to hear about your experiences. And guess what? These are just half of the tips I have on this topic. So if you like what you've seen, check out the link below. I'll go ahead and provide the link to my blog. This is Keri Kavali with The Imperfect Housewife Thrives, and I'm looking forward to our next chat. TTYL. Women who are doing that are a positive impact in your life. I have the daycare there.
Cut. I don't like that you said, I don't know what religion anyone is. It's like, what?
Okay.